Hey guys, Coach Brent here to go over a movement roundup for this month's core challenge. Okay, first movement we're going to work on is the dead bug. For this one, I want you to get a position right in front of a wall. We're going to lay flat on the floor on our back. Arms are going to go up overhead and we're going to press into that wall just as if we were doing an overhead press. Next up, I'm going to bring my legs up to 90 degrees. And I want to make sure that I'm taking this space out from underneath my lumbar spine. I want to make sure we get a little bit of that posterior pelvic tilt we were working on last month with those hollow holds. And this is the position I want to maintain throughout. I want to pull that belly button to the floor, but I want to make sure I'm keeping this space out from underneath me. So as I'm doing a few reps of these, I want you to notice, hopefully, I'm remaining pretty stable through here. You're not seeing any movement. So the first thing we're going to do is alternating heel taps between our right and left leg, pressing into the wall overhead and keeping our spine pulled to the floor. The next step in the progression, we can go out to a straight leg, but again, the focus is keeping the spine pulled tight to the floor, belly button to the floor. And typically, the slower you go on these, the more effective they're going to be. Next step in the progression, we can move out from this wall a little bit. Try to get an arm lengths away or so. We're going to bring those arms straight up, bring those legs back to 90 degrees, and we're going to do alternating arm and leg, opposite arm and opposite leg, or contralateral arm and leg. All right, last one, we're going to work on the same side, arm and leg. So we're going to get a foam roller, just something we can hold together with our knee and elbow to keep a little pressure on this side of our body. And then with the opposite side, we're going to do the same thing. Keeping that nice flat spine to the floor. And then we can alternate to the other side. All right, that's our dead bug. Next up, for our static hold this month, we're going to be working on an L hold or an L hang. I don't have a pull-up bar, so I'm only going to show you the L hold here, but this is something you can easily do from home if you've got just a couple of dining room table chairs. Get them about a hip width apart, get right between them. First, you just want to make sure that you've got something stable to hold yourself on before you try picking up. And we're just going to press down into those chairs, bring those legs straight out in front of us. And our goal is to hold this position for about 45 seconds. If we can't hold for 45 seconds, go ahead and take a rest. And whether you're working in 5 seconds at a time, 10 seconds at a time, 15 seconds at a time, just work on getting 45 seconds in that strict L position. All right, for those of you doing the core challenge, or excuse me, the coaches challenge this month, we're going to use some suspension bands for these movements, which is something new. Coach Matt bought a couple of these for the gym, so you don't need to have it at home. They are available for about $28 on Amazon.com. They're WOSS bands, W-O-S-S. So I want to make sure that I've got my band set up basically at about a foot height off the floor. I'm then going to get on my belly. I'm going to put one leg into each strap. I'm going to get up into a nice strict plank position. From here, I want to pull my legs in, knees forward, under control, slowly, and back out to my plank. Next, I want to move into a pike position just like we do with handstand push-ups from a box. And back to our plank. And we're just going to work through that complex. "100 reps per week." So if you're a 3-time-a-weeker, it'll be about 35 reps through this each time you come into the box. If you have any questions on these movements, get in touch with any one of your coaches. Otherwise, good luck this month.